The United States is witnessing a shift in its approach to marijuana. With more states legalizing the drug and the federal government considering reform, the question arises, why was marijuana banned in the first place? In 2012, Colorado and Washington became the first states to legalize recreational marijuana, sparking a nationwide trend. As of February 2022, 18 states, Washington, D.C. and Guam have followed suit. The US Senate is also discussing the potential end of federal marijuana prohibition. Despite marijuana's growing acceptance, up until the late 19th century, Americans were actually encouraged to grow cannabis, specifically hemp. Hemp, though related to marijuana, contains very low levels of THC, the psychoactive compound in marijuana. It was widely used for making clothing, rope, and other goods. In fact, during the 17th century, Virginia farmers were required to grow hemp, and several colonies even accepted it as a form of currency. Hemp farms flourished across states like Mississippi, Georgia, California, South Carolina, Nebraska, New York, and Kentucky. By the late 19th century, cotton overtook hemp as the preferred material for clothing. However, hemp found new life in medicine, and it became a common ingredient in remedies available in pharmacies nationwide. Simultaneously, the recreational use of hashish spread from France to parts of the United States. Marijuana was not a major concern for Americans until Mexican migrant workers began arriving in states like Louisiana and Texas in the early 20th century. While their labor was essential, these immigrants faced growing hostility. They introduced the term marijuana, which made the plant seem foreign, despite many Americans already using it as cannabis in medicines. This growing fear led to 29 states banning marijuana by 1931 and the formation of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics, the precursor to the DEA. Around the same time, black jazz musicians embraced marijuana as part of the hep cat lifestyle, and the drug was even celebrated in music, such as Cab Calloway's Reefer Man. Although alcohol prohibition ended, cannabis, popular among people of color, became a new target. Racist claims that marijuana made black and Mexican men violent and sexually aggressive toward white women fueled the push for its criminalization. Despite its criminalization, marijuana's cultural presence grew, especially during the 1960s counterculture movement. By the 1970s, 11 states had decriminalized the drug, and even the Nixon-appointed Schaefer Commission recommended federal decriminalization. However, President Nixon ignored this, though President Carter later supported the idea. Still, mandatory minimum sentences for drug offenses were relaxed. In 1986, President Reagan signed the Anti-Drug Abuse Act, reinstating harsh minimum sentences for drug offenses. Marijuana penalties remained severe, with possession of 100 marijuana plants carrying the same sentence as possessing 100 grams of heroin. President Clinton's 1994 Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act further increased penalties with a 3 strikes rule, leading to skyrocketing drug arrests. While some reforms have been made since, many of these harsh policies, including mandatory minimum sentences, remain in effect.
He won't get out until he's 79 for selling something that's currently legal for recreational use in 4 states.
All of this stemmed from irrational fear and misunderstanding of the unfamiliar.